16 interceptions were thrown in the opening week of the NFL season. I'm going to break down the ones that weren't the quarterback's fault. Let's jump right into the video. Hello, everybody. This is The Pocket Passer. I'm your host, Randy White. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day. I know I am because we're breaking down NFL football film. Let's jump right into this first interception that is not the fault of the quarterback. This one, Joe Flacco. Both of Joe Flacco's interceptions fall into the category, but let's cover the first one, an interception by Jordan Battle targeting Jerry Jeudy. So the Browns right here are going to run a play action concept, and they're trying to get the ball into that curl flat area. So they're running dual curl flats. You get a curl flat over here with Njoku, and then another curl flat over here with Jerry Jeudy outside. And then after the play action, the running back is just going to leak up and sit in the middle of the field to try and pull the coverage. The Bengals to this are just going to rush four. They're just going to rush their four down linemen. This D tackle is going to get good penetration, but they're running a split field coverage. So it's man coverage over here, linebacker on Njoku, corner on one-on-one over here, and then they're going to run like cover two zone over this side. So this corner is going to run basically a flat with a half safety over here, vertical hook, deep middle, and then this safety is going to go ahead and drift to the middle of the field to help out and basically defend the post over here. So you get locked up man-on-man over here, and then they're going to roll their safeties this way and play zone over here to the top of the screen. And you're going to see Joe Flacco actually does a really good job here. He evades the pressure, steps up, but the pass rush, and especially this pressure right here to his right, forces this throw to drift inside. And despite that, Jerry Jeudy's open, right? The flat route right here pulls the flat defender and the vertical hook wide, and the hook from the running back pulls the middle defender down. This safety is playing high, and this safety is rolling this way, following Flacco's eyes, but they don't get there in time. It's a huge void in the middle of the field in that curl flat zone, and it's open. And it's a little inaccurate, and that causes the interception, but Jerry Jeudy has to catch this. And at the very least, you can't tip it back up in the air and let Jordan Battle go make a play. So not a great throw from Joe Flacco, but really good pocket presence to avoid the rush. And an inaccurate pass, sure, but still a very catchable pass, and one that Jerry Jeudy does not get hit. He has to dive for it, but he doesn't get hit. And what does he do? He tips the ball into the air and lets the safety go make a play. So I would not put this in the category of Joe Flacco's fault. Does the ball placement need to be better? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, this is on the receiver for tipping the ball into the air. And now the game-sealing interception. The Bengals are going to run cover one hold of this. So this safety right here, he's manned up one-on-one on David Njoku. This safety's going to stay one high, so they're going to roll down. This linebacker's going to get the middle of the field. They're banjoing most likely this running back. So if this running back swings right, this linebacker will take him, and this linebacker will drop into the middle of the field and take away any in-breaking routes. But when the running back goes left like he does, now he drops, and he's going to go ahead and take the running back one-on-one. So we got man here, man here, man, and man. The Browns run what's called a super smash concept to the trip side, and they run curl flat to the boundary. So it's just a curl route from Tillman with the swing or the arrow route, I can't remember which one, and then a corner route from Njoku. This is the super smash concept. It's double slant with the corner route behind it here. So this is a good two high beater. So Bengals are showing pre-snap the potential to run two high or one high. So the Browns have one concept to beat a one high coverage to the top of the screen, one concept to beat a two high coverage to the bottom of the screen. So what does Joe Flacco do? He sees the safeties roll, safety rolls down, safety goes high, and he goes, all right, I'm coming to my single receiver side with the running back in the flat. Now he's reading this inside linebacker. When he flies out to the flat from the running back, he's going to hit the curl on time at the top of his drop, hit him in the chest, and Cedric Tillman just pops it up in the air. Really good execution by Flacco again. They have a play that can beat the coverage that the Bengals are running, and Tillman just pops it up in the air, and it's a game-ending interception for DJ Turner. How about this interception from Kobe Durant? Not CJ Stroud's fault at all. You got the Rams walking up here in a double mug look, which means they're taking their two middle linebackers, walking them up in the A-gap. That's double mug, okay? And they're going to have one high safety here, so they're showing the potential for pressure. They got six guys walked up to the line of scrimmage. You got to account for that in the protection, at least to some extent, have some kind of a hot read or something, right? So six pass protectors, you've got seven guys in that can block, running back, tight end, right? They end up blocking six of them. The running back stays in briefly before releasing. So the Rams right here are actually going to roll into cover two. This safety's going to fly out to this deep half. Kobe Durant here, the corner, is going to have this deep half. You're going to get a flat from this corner, vertical hook from this safety, and then this middle linebacker dropping in the deep middle, vertical hook And right here, you get a flat defender right here. So the Texans actually have a call, a pass concept that is good against cover 2. They've got bench call. The difference between bench and smash, in smash, the flat control comes from the outside receiver, right? So a hitch or an out from the outside receiver. But bench, now this outside receiver is running the corner route. So corner route from him, inside receiver runs the flat control, which in this case is going to be an out route. Same thing over here. Outside receiver runs the corner route. He's going to take an inside switch release and then work vertical and outside to the corner route, and then you get the out route from the inside guy once again. So they have a good concept here. You read the flat defender, and then you throw it if the corner wins leverage. And that's exactly what happens here. The receiver wins leverage. Jaden Higgins on Kobe Durant, because Kobe Durant has to defend both. Decent route, he wins. CJ Stroud lets it rip. He's reading this corner. He's got to put this ball probably a little outside. It's not, I guess, technically perfect ball placement, right? But if he drifts this any more outside, this corner right here might be able to go up and make a play on the football. So he's kind of stuck putting the ball where he does, and he puts it on the top shelf, lets Jaden Higgins have a chance to go get it, and Kobe Durant just goes up and rips it out of his hands. Incredible play by Kobe Durant. Really good throw from CJ Stroud, but Kobe Durant just makes the better play here and rips it out of Jaden Higgins' hands. It's 2nd and 22, so this corner right here is going to make this throw tough. And I'm sure the Texans are expecting some kind of too-high shell, and that's probably why they call this concept, because they expect a too-high shell, even if they start off in one high, so it's a one-high shell, but they run a two-high coverage because they roll this corner deep. And the reason they would expect that is because it's 2nd and long. The Rams don't want to get beat deep. They nearly do, and Stroud throws a good enough pass. Just an incredible play by Kobe Durant. This interception from J.J. McCarthy is technically his fault, but I wanted to cover it because I think that this play right here is going to be a huge learning moment for McCarthy in his development. So the Bears, they've got 4 guys back in coverage. That's it, right? And I'm sure they have someone keying in on the running back that'll be responsible for him and peel off if Aaron Jones goes anywhere. But they are bringing all 7 guys that they have on the line of scrimmage. All these guys are going. And they're just going to play off-man coverage with these 4 guys. So this safety right here, he's keying on number 14 attached to the line of scrimmage here, Tim Jones. And he's going to just fly over and go get him, go cover him as soon as the ball gets snapped. He's going to jam on the edge here because this guy blitzes as well. And then it's man coverage here, right? It's Nick McLeod on Jalen Naylor. And it's the man that gets the interception, Deshaun Wright, one-on-one with Justin Jefferson. So one-on-one across the board, and J.J. McCarthy wants to go to his guy, to his wide receiver 1, his best player, Justin Jefferson, running this out route at the sticks. But one thing I think he needs to keep in mind is Jalen Naylor right here running this corner route past the sticks. When you have an all-out blitz like this, and the Bears bring the pressure, he motions Aaron Jones out. Look, see, he follows him. Kevin Byard follows him because Kevin Byard's got him if he releases. But he's going to change the play here, change the protection, keep Aaron Jones in. So now Aaron Jones stays in the block. Kevin Byard comes after him. And then he's coming after him here in the slot too. This safety flies down, and you got one-on-one. So now right here, this is just a great play by Deshaun Wright. He's going to sit on it and drive on this out route because he knows the blitz is on and the ball has to come out fast. And it does come out fast. J.J. McCarthy takes a 3-step drop and immediately lets it rip. No hitch, no nothing, because that's the timing on the route. But knowing that it is 3rd and 8, seeing this aggressive look from the Bears defense, this is a great opportunity for J.J. McCarthy to file this one away and know, hey, when a defense gives me this, maybe the sticks isn't the best idea, right? Deshaun Wright's got his eyes on the near hip of Justin Jefferson, and he puts his foot in the ground and drives on this route as soon as he cuts. He's not even looking at the ball. He's just looking at Jefferson. He's driving on it as soon as Jefferson cuts, and he undercuts the route and takes it back the other way. But let's look at Jalen Naylor right here. McLeod sits on this. Jalen Naylor runs by him. Jalen Naylor scores a touchdown here with a good football, right? So that's something J.J. McCarthy can file away and keep for next time. He will be better because of this if he learns from it. Here we got an interception from Drake May, and this one, it's a bad throw. So that's why it gets picked. The ball placement is bad. But the reason it's bad is because of the pass rush. He gets hit in the middle of the throw, and it sails on him because he's not able to finish through the throw and drive it. But the reason I put this out here is because he makes the right decision, and it's a good play design against what the Raiders are running. So the Raiders are running cover 2 here. You're going to a flat, a deep half, a flat, vertical hook, and deep middle. And to this, the Patriots, they got 3 receivers out here to the top of the screen, and they're going to run a seam down the middle of the field. They're going to run a wheel route up the sideline, and they're going to run like a curl or a dig. Like he's working into this zone, and he gets open, right? Especially with Ramondre Stevenson here running what appears to be an option or maybe a sit, and he's just going to sit down here, and that's going to pull this defender down. So Drake May right now can drive this throw into this window right here. It's open. He's got the read, and he's about to throw it. He's stepping into the throw right now, but we get beat inside. Our right guard gets smoked, and Drake May gets popped, so he's not able to finish through. He's not able to rotate through and extend his arm through the pass, and because of that, the ball sails on him, and the safety's able to go make a play. So it's a bad ball due to pressure. So that's the reason I have this play on here in this video, because it's a great read, and it's pretty good timing too. You could argue he takes one too many hitches. 1, 2, 3, hitch, hitch. You could argue hitch now. I don't know. The timing doesn't even seem that bad to me either. Like, to me, this is just pass rush getting home too soon and trying to fit a throw in before it gets there, and you get hit and the ball sails. Game-ending interception for Bryce Young, and this is kind of his fault, kind of the running back's fault. It is a drop by Rico Dowdle, but it's also not a great throw. Way too much heat on it for a running back so close. So the Panthers right here are running against a Jaguars cover 2 defense because it's 1st and 10, but there's 50 seconds left, 40-something seconds left in the game. So the Jags are obviously going to kind of play soft coverage. So you're getting cover 2 here. Flat responsibility, deep half, deep middle, vertical hook. 3 receivers to this side, right? And you're going to get a seam, like a slot fade, and then a hitch, which with the running back releasing out into the flat here. So it's honestly not a terrible play, but we don't win here with this linebacker. This linebacker is able to stack on top of this route and play it well, which means that this safety is able to just kind of stay on top of these 2 guys and split the difference, and then the corner sits on the hitch, and then all that's there is the flat, but they're able to rally to it quickly if it even gets caught. It doesn't get caught, it gets dropped. And the vertical hook right here that passes off the slot fade to the safety, he's going to drive down on this. So if this gets caught, he's making the tackle about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage as it is. It's just a bad situation all the way around. But now Dowdle drops it. Too much heat. Pass rush from the Jaguars does a great job here. They squeeze the pocket. Look how much they push this right guard back. Right guard gets thrown back into Bryce Young's face. Right tackle gets squeezed. Left tackle and left guard double team, and they get squeezed. So this pocket becomes very, very tight, and Bryce Young kind of has to jump past this thing, and he rips it a little too hard. And then you get number 2, Jordan Lewis, with a really nice interception to put a bow on that game. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And now, more importantly, I would like to extend my thoughts and prayers and condolences to the Kirk family and everyone who loved and knew him. It was a very tragic event that occurred on September 10th. And the fact that it is being celebrated online and publicly by people of opposing views is nothing short of disturbing and horrible to see. We can, as a people, disagree with someone without celebrating their death. And the people that seem to champion peace and seem to champion fighting against violence, the fact that some of those people are celebrating the events that happened on September 10th is unbelievably backwards and incredibly disappointing and disheartening to see. But with that being said, let's all remember that those people, I believe, are a minority, a huge minority. They are not representative. If you are a conservative, they are not representative of the many people that are a part of the liberal ideology. They are not representative of the people of the Democratic Party. Most people, regardless of their political affiliation, will agree that violence in general, especially the kind that happened to Charlie Kirk, is not the answer when it comes to political or any kind of discussion whatsoever. So we as a people must stay together and stay united. Do not allow the minority on social media to cloud your view of humanity. Most people are still good people. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.